Hello, Chicago Bears fans, and welcome back to the channel, your #1 source for everything going on with the monsters of the Midway. If you are waking up in the Windy City today, the coffee tastes a little bit better, the air feels a little bit crisper, and that skyline looks a whole lot brighter. Why? Because the Chicago Bears didn't just win on Sunday, they made a definitive, earth-shaking statement at Soldier Field. They absolutely dismantled the Cleveland Browns, putting up a 31-3 victory that has the rest of the NFC North and frankly the entire NFL looking over their shoulders. We are talking about a complete team performance, a bounce-back game of epic proportions, and a rookie quarterback who is doing things that, according to his own head coach, 99% of players at his position simply cannot do. We have a massive show for you today. We are going deep into the film. We are breaking down Ben Johnson's incredible comments about Caleb Williams. We are looking at the terrifying stats Williams is putting up. And we have some breaking, somber news regarding our rivals up north, the Green Bay Packers, and a significant injury to Micah Parsons that changes the entire landscape of the division. Buckle up, Bears fans. This is the deep dive you have been waiting for. Let's start right at the top with what happened at Soldier Field. Coming off that tough loss to the Green Bay Packers in Week 14, there were questions. How would this young team respond? How would Caleb Williams handle the adversity? Well, consider those questions answered with an exclamation point. The Bears crushed the Browns 31-3. It wasn't close, it wasn't a nail-biter, it was a domination. But the headline story here isn't just the score, it is a specific moment, a specific throw that has head coach Ben Johnson raving. We all know Ben Johnson is an offensive mastermind. He came over from Detroit, he's seen elite quarterback play, and he designed systems that maximize talent. But what he said about Caleb Williams after this game is the kind of stuff that gives you chills if you're a Bears fan. During his media availability, Johnson was asked about a touchdown connection between Caleb Williams and DJ Moore. Now, we have seen Caleb make off-platform throws before. We knew he was special coming out of USC. But this throw? This was different. Johnson didn't mince words. He said, and I quote, "I'd say 99% of the quarterbacks, you tell them, don't even waste your time looking back there and trying to make that throw. There's usually bad things that happen, and yet he's got the ability to make that throw." Let's pause and unpack that for a second. In the NFL, coaches are usually risk-averse. They want the quarterback to play within the structure, check it down, live to fight another down. When a coach tells you that 99% of quarterbacks shouldn't even look at a throw, it means the window is non-existent, or the leverage is wrong, or the mechanics required to get the ball there are physically impossible for a normal human being. Johnson is admitting that Caleb Williams operates outside the laws of physics that bind normal quarterbacks. He is saying that trying to coach the maverick out of Caleb Williams would be a mistake, because Caleb can convert plays that would be interceptions for anyone else. DJ Moore, who has been the beneficiary of some incredible quarterback play this season, made a heck of a play on the back line, toe-tapping, securing the catch. But the audacity of the throw is what stands out. It signals a level of trust between Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams that usually takes years to develop. We are in year 1, folks, and Johnson is essentially giving Williams the green light to attempt the impossible because he has proven he can pull it off. This is the difference between a game manager and a game changer. For decades, Chicago has been looking for a guy who doesn't just execute the play call, but elevates it. It sounds like Ben Johnson believes he has finally found that guy. And it's not just the eye test. The numbers are backing this up in a major way. Let's look at where Caleb Williams stands after this 10th win of the season. Yes, you heard that right. 10 wins. We are talking playoffs, Chicago. Williams has now thrown for 3,150 yards. He has 21 touchdowns, and perhaps the most impressive stat for a rookie who takes chances like the one we just described, only 6 interceptions. That is tied for 10th in the NFL for the fewest interceptions among starters. Think about that ratio, 21 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Usually when you have a gunslinger mentality, a guy who makes the 99% throws, you accept a certain amount of turnover volume. You accept the bad with the good. But Caleb is giving the Bears the explosive plays without the catastrophic errors. He is threading the needle between aggression and efficiency perfectly. He is on track to lead this team not just to a winning record, but deep into the postseason. We still have games left to play, but 3,150 yards in mid-December is rarefied air for a Chicago Bears quarterback. We are witnessing history in the making, and the ceiling for this kid seems to get higher every single week. However,
The NFL is a league of attrition, and while the Bears are celebrating a massive win, the news cycle around the league took a dark and devastating turn on Sunday. And this directly impacts the Chicago Bears because it involves our fiercest rival, the Green Bay Packers. In their game against the Denver Broncos, superstar linebacker Micah Parsons went down, and it didn't look good. Caleb Williams, showing the class and leadership that makes him special, immediately took to social media, reposting the video of the injury with the caption, "Micah Parsons injured. Prayers up." It shows the brotherhood of the NFL goes beyond the rivalry. But the update we received on Monday confirmed our worst fears. For the player, Micah Parsons has suffered a season-ending torn ACL. This is catastrophic for the Green Bay Packers. Parsons is arguably the best defensive player in the league. He is a game wrecker. He is the guy you have to game plan around every single snap. Losing him for the remainder of the 2025 campaign and potentially the majority of next season is a blow that cannot be overstated. Parsons released a statement saying, "I may be sidelined, but I am not defeated. This injury is my greatest test, a moment God allowed to strengthen my testimony." You have to feel for the guy. He is a competitor, and to see his season end like this is heartbreaking. Now, from a football perspective, we have to talk about what this means for the NFC North. The Bears play the Packers in Week 16. That game is in Chicago. It was already shaping up to be a revenge game after the Week 14 loss, but now, the complexion of that matchup has completely changed. Without Micah Parsons rushing the passer, without him spying Caleb Williams, the Packers' defense is a completely different unit. It is significantly more vulnerable. This opens up opportunities for Ben Johnson to scheme up plays that he might not have been able to call if number 11 was on the field. The Bears' path to potentially stealing the division or securing a higher wildcard seed just got a little bit clearer, albeit in a tragic way. And it wasn't just Parsons. In a horrific day for the NFL, Kansas City superstar Patrick Mahomes also suffered a torn ACL on Sunday. Two of the faces of the league gone in a single afternoon. It is a brutal reminder of how fragile a season can be. It underscores the importance of protecting Caleb Williams. When you see titans like Parsons and Mahomes go down, you realize how precious health is in this league. The Bears' offensive line needs to continue to step up. They kept Caleb relatively clean against the Browns, and that needs to be the priority moving forward. We cannot afford to lose our franchise cornerstone. So, where does this leave us? The Bears are 10-win Titans. They just destroyed an AFC opponent by 28 points. The offense is clicking, the head coach and the quarterback are on the same wavelength, creating magic that 99% of the league can't replicate. The defense is stifling opponents, holding the Browns to a measly field goal. And now the upcoming schedule looks different. The Packers are wounded, the NFC is wide open. Bears fans, you need to understand the magnitude of what is happening. We aren't just in the hunt, we are a legitimate threat. When Ben Johnson says Caleb makes throws others can't, he is telling the rest of the league that we have the advantage at the most important position in sports. And when you have that, anything is possible. The rematch with Green Bay in Week 16 is going to be electric. Soldier Field is going to be rocking, and Caleb Williams will be ready to show the world exactly why he is the 1%. We will be tracking the injury reports all week. We will be breaking down the All-22 film from the Browns game to show you exactly how Caleb manipulated the safeties on that touchdown to DJ Moore, and we will be preparing you for the showdown with the Packers. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You do not want to miss a second of this coverage. The Bears are back, Caleb is the truth, and the playoff push starts right now. Bear down.